Hey everyone, Ryan from Seymoure Carnage Photography, back today with a money-saving hack for my budding videographers who are looking for silky smooth truck and dolly shots without investing in fancy equipment. Serious videographers use fancy equipment like dollies and sliders to get those cool kinds of shots. Sliders are cool, but they're expensive and bulky, and sometimes they're fussy to set up and use. They start at about $40 for a basic model with 12 inches of travel, and prices can skyrocket from there if you're looking for a larger or fancier unit or something that's lightweight. There's also these nifty little rolly guys that are cool for doing panning shots, but they can only really shoot at tabletop or ground level. Now, don't get me wrong, sliders are definitely worth the investment if you're a professional and you need to get these kind of shots consistently. But what if you're just a hobbyist like me who's looking to get the occasional smooth moving B-roll shot for a YouTube video or something without investing in a specialized piece of equipment that's going to gather dust in the corner most of the time? Well, buckle up, smooth operators, because I'm going to show you what a little bit of creativity and $10 can get you. Alright, so let's start with a couple tabletop shots. Now, the starting point for any smooth video is obviously going to be a hard and level surface that your camera can move smoothly across. After that, you're going to need a precision instrument to make sure that the camera stays laser straight through the entire motion. I invested a staggering $1.50 to purchase this Home Depot yardstick. You can secure it with spring clamps or some of these 3M command strips or even just tape. Whatever works. Now all you have to do is set focus, hit record, and slide the camera along your precision guide. Now if your camera's not sliding smoothly enough, you're going to need another piece of specialty equipment. I'm talking of course about a freebie microfiber lens cleaning cloth. If you have ever once bought a single piece of camera equipment online, you will have anywhere from 1 to a dozen of these just lying around. Just toss one under your camera for some extra glide and you should be good to go. So first, let's check out this truck shot that I did of some Easter decorations on my kitchen counter. I shot this at full HD at 120 frames per second, which allowed me to move the camera at a normal speed for smooth motion while still producing that silky slow-mo effect. Now you can totally use a more standard frame rate, like 30 or 60 FPS, but you're going to have to move the camera a little more smoothly and slowly, which can make things a little more challenging. So next up I did this dolly shot on my kitchen table. Now we've already established that I only used the finest calibrated equipment, so it should shock no one to see that I used a brown paper bag for my slider and a cardboard box and a stack of drink coasters for my riser. Also, since dolly shots are a little more forgiving than truck shots, I just decided to freehand this one. This time I set my focus to be sharp around the time the bouquet was fully in frame, hit record, and threw the paper bag in reverse. Here's the final product. Alright, so these examples are all cool for tabletops and stuff, but what if you want to get tripod level shots? Well, don't worry, I've got you covered for that too. Now, these kind of shots are more tricky and definitely require a smooth surface like hardwood floors or commercial tile. I have not managed to find a simple and cheap solution for getting the results we're looking for on carpet. Anyhow, all you're going to need is a set of these carpet-covered furniture sliders. A pack of them will set you back about $8 at the hardware store when you're buying your precision yardstick. Just slip them under the feet of a tripod or a light stand and carefully slide for your shot. This will take a steady hand, and a sturdier tripod will make the job easier, but with some practice, even a flimsy travel tripod like the one I'm using here will get you rock-steady shots. This method gives you a lot more freedom for larger distances than any slider could too. This living room shot was easily a 5 or 6 foot transition. That's not something I think you can even do with a slider. You'd have to invest in a tripod dolly or a track system to cover that kind of ground. And now you're really talking big gear and probably big bucks. And check out this result. None of these shots have any stabilization in the camera or in the lens or any adjustment in post, by the way. They're all straight out of the camera, using only what I've laid out here for supplies. So there you have it, proof that you can take your video to the next level and get silky smooth moving shots, high or low, for less than $10 and without a new piece of equipment taking up space in the corner. As always, I hope you found this video helpful. I'm Ryan from Seymoure Carnage Photography. If you have questions or comments, feel free to leave them below and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. And if you like what you saw today, be sure to like and subscribe to be notified of my future content. Until next time, take care.